we're about to sample some stuff from India. Let's do this. Namaste, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I have a awesome homemade ration to review today. The #1 ration on my list for quite a while now has been an Indian ration. Those things are impossible to find. Well, my buddy, Homemade Dropbear, came to my rescue, and he made me a homemade version of Indian Chow that he got down in Australia. Absolutely awesome. Let's see what we got in here. Now, I have to say, he has something of an authority on Indian cuisine, living with him, with his lovely wife. So hopefully with the instructions that I got along with this, I can't screw this up too bad. But who am I kidding? I'm Gundog. I screw up everything. First thing is some gajar halwa. It looks like it's some carrot and some other good stuff in here. And then this is some chicken nari, and look right there. Claims to be hot. Yes. And then some masala rice, and again, this claims to be hot too. This is looking like it's going to be some good chow. Some Vita Fresh orange drink. And this is, it makes 1 liter of drink. And if you look on back, this was made in New Zealand. So big shout out, hello to our friends Kiwi Dude and Crystal. A bag of all-in-one snack mix. Okay, here's something you don't see every day. Mango and pickle oil. Alright, I am very curious about that. I've never even heard of pickled mango. Here's an accessory pack of sorts. Looks like it is sealed up. Maybe? What we got in this? A little spoon. Looks like it's something he made up. Some KFC condiments, some sugars. Is there any salt? Yeah. Salt, pepper, and a napkin. Looks like a drinks and sweets bag. Chai tea. Wow, a bunch of these. These are all a bunch of little caramel candies. There's still more in here. Some strawberry, probably for these biscuits over here. Yeah. Some chai coffee. Another one of those. And some like mango sweets. And the last thing in here are some cashew cookies. Never had these before either. This stuff looks awesome. And on top of all this awesome stuff, I also got some original art from Mini Dropbear. Here, there's me and the MRE Taster Dogs. Awesome. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. This is actually a ton of stuff. I'm going to go get these things heated up. We will figure out what this here thing is, and let's get some drinks made up. Okay, again, this calls for 1 liter. And whenever I get a drink that has a liter, it reminds me of that movie Super Troopers. Liter of cola? I don't know what that is. Give me a liter of cola. Has that great orangey, tangy smell that we were all used to. And I have a cool little spatula thing to make sure that I incorporate all this. And on the back here it says that each serving is 200 ml, which this provides, of course, 5 servings. Wow, I'm impressed. I was expecting to spill. It's got a nice little smell to it. And on the packet it says 150 ml. And I'm using one of these kind of tumblers for my tea because even though my review mugs specifically have my name on them, they have all disappeared. Interesting. And we'll give this a little while to steep. And while we're waiting on the mains, let's check out everything else. Start off, we have a packet of Britannia cashew cookies. Very interesting indeed. And yes, I did call them cookies because that's what it says on here, but depending on where you're from, these would probably be more termed as like biscuits. And I'm sure these would go absolutely fantastic with tea, or we also have this jam so we can make our own little jammy dodgers. And then the pickled mango. This has been the stuff that I've been waiting on more than anything else. You can flip it over on the back for the nutrition facts. And again, this is 60% mango, a little bit of vegetable oil, salt, has some cumin, mustard seed, turmeric, dill, and a few other assorted spices. Wow. I've never seen mango come out in this color. Wow. This looks like something made straight out of like a zombie apocalypse. That is crazy. The smells coming out here, you definitely get like that pickled juice kind of smell. And you can even smell a little bit of that dill and mustard. And then we have a bag of all-in-one snacks or Indian snacks. He also sent me a bag of like kata mita or something like that. It's similar in a bag like this. That was so awesome. I devoured it and I don't know. That's been like 10 minutes. So let's check this stuff out. It doesn't have that spicy, real scent. It doesn't really smell all like killer spice. I guess this would be the version of like US Chex Mix. Let's see what's inside of this stuff. This has rice flakes, cashew nuts, a little bit of raisins, red lentils, cornflakes, spinach, green peas, black pepper, all kind of dried mango, clove powder, a whole ton of spices and things. That is going to be really neat to sample. And you can see there is still a ton left in this bag, and it is a 150 gram packet. And then lastly, we get a whole bunch of sweets. We have London Dairy, which I've never tried one of those before, and then a Mango Mood. So we have a whole bunch of those. Let's start sliding our drinks over. So our chai tea, our chai coffee, and again our orange vitamin C drink. Let's just slide that all the way over. There you go. And since this is a homemade ration, I don't feel as bad to spice it up and add a few extra things to it as well. Okay, the first thing I'm going to plop down is this masala rice. And it comes in a packet like this. Pretty pleasing to the commercial eye. Let's open this up and see what we got inside. The smells coming off of this masala rice are absolutely, oh man, absolutely incredible. Just plop down a little, man, there is well over half the bag still in there. In this masala rice, it has, of course, rice, onion, coconut, a little bit of sunflower oil, carrot, milk, garlic, ginger, green chili, cauliflower, turmeric powder, and a bunch of other assorted spices and seasonings. Now this, it is carrot, it has almond, it has a bunch of sugar in here. I would say that this would kind of be like sweet potato, candied yams, that kind of thing, but except with carrot. And again, there is still a ton more. Man, this stuff smells really sweet. Oh, and that's what it looks like, man. You put some little cashews or whatever you want on there. Oh, this is gonna be good. And then the chicken nahari, very soupy. You can definitely see all of the liquid in there. We'll have to be kind of sparing because I don't want to flood out everything else. Here's a little bit of the sauce. And let's dig some of that chicken that's down there on the bottom out. Alright, I had to pour a little bit of that sauce out to get some of that chicken, but man, you can see that is close to overflowing. And again, there's a little profile of how it is supposed to look. And this didn't come with it, but I was lucky enough to find it. I'm going to put some naan on there as well, because you can't have a great Indian meal without some naan. So I'll just fold that up, stick it right there. Oh, doesn't this look amazing? The smells coming off of this are absolutely divine, and I need to start digging in before this stuff starts cooling down. Well, first thing, let's try this chicken nahari. We'll try some of this sauce first. Look at that. Man, that stuff looks amazing. This stuff is so silky and just smooth. Granted, I haven't tried the chicken yet, but just this sauce, of course, it has red chili, black pepper, cumin seed, black cardamom seed, clove, aniseed, ginger, onion, and garlic. Man, this stuff is so smooth, man. Let's try some with a boneless chicken. Oh, it's got that nice little heat to it. Oh, it's just coming right all over. Well, I almost said something really, really perverted, but saved it at the last second. And if you happen to get a really soupy kind of thing like this that has some type of oil or palm oil, shake that bag really good so you incorporate all that sauce and that oil back together, so that way you don't have a great big huge congealed pool of oil elsewhere. Let's try our masala rice on its own. That also has a nice little kick to it and a little sweetness with the carrot. Man, this stuff is... I need to find and marry an Indian woman. Man, this stuff's pretty good. And this stuff comes into a packet. It's not even fresh. Now the halwa. Man. Like, it really is reminiscent of like sweet potato, if you're hearing this thing, except for this is carrot. Very, very sweet. Slightly grainy, but that's just the texture from some of it. Oh, man, this stuff is really sweet. This is almost too sweet for me, but man, I don't get this opportunity every day, so I am taking advantage of all of this. Now, before I dive into this pickled mango, I'm going to cleanse my palate with our orange drink. Very sharp orange taste. You can definitely tell it is packed with vitamin C. That's pretty tasty too. Now this stuff is very interesting. It almost looks like a pickle. I mean, it's hard. We'll grab this, and it's got mustard and dill, and you can see all of that stuff right on there. Well, this is a rather large piece too, but when in Rome, do as the Romans do. You see all this oil down here on the bottom. That is very odd. You can definitely taste the dill. You can definitely taste the overpowering of the mustard. Almost kind of like sweet and sour. Boy, this is good and sour. In fact, we're going to take this chai tea and, well, let me remove this tea bag real quick. And we are going to cleanse our palate. That is very potent. And yet that is very smooth. Got a really nice fragrance. It's cooled down a little bit, so it's not scalding the roof of my mouth. But the longer that this taste, that mustard, lingers in my mouth, the smoother it gets. I don't know if it's because of the tea is helping it out. Wow, that is powerful. That is powerful indeed. It is awesome though. Let's give a try to one of these cashew cookies or biscuits. Yep, very light. Just a really slight nutty flavor. These would go perfect with your tea. And you could dunk it in there and infuse some of that chai yummy goodness into these. Man. And again, if you were inclined, you can make your own version of a jammy dodger. Oh, that really, really works. You get that sweetness and that strawberry flavor along with the nuttiness of these really good cashew cookies. All right, let's take a look at our all-in-one snack. Actually, I'm going to try some of this. Well, I guess it's chai coffee. Oh, it was chai latte. That's what it was. That's not too bad. Let's try this because I really want to have my palate cleansed when I try this snack mix. Let's see what we got here. All kinds of yummy looking stuff. See the little lentil bits in there, little flake, the peanuts. Man, let's give that a go. Wow, I'm really surprised. This really has a nice little spicy kick to it. One note of caution, you do have to be careful because I just got a really, really hard, crunchy bit. It actually looked kind of like a rock, but careful of your teeth. Man, this stuff is really good. It is nice and spicy. You get that little burn on the rear of your mouth, on the back of your tongue. Man, that is good stuff, man. Super thrilled with this ration so far. Now, since I've sampled everything except for our little sweets at the end, I am going to Gundog this thing up. And seeing, like I said earlier, it's not a military ration, so I don't feel bad about compromising it with other things. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mix these together and let all this awesome sauce absorb into this rice. And to further enhance these awesome flavors, I'm going to add some nice freshly chopped onion to give it a nice freshness and a little bit of chopped tomato. That is just going to set that on a whole new level. If I had some cilantro, I'd probably use a little bit of that too. Oh man, this is just really going to put the happy dance going on. They need a food porn channel. This is so freaking good. Oh, it's nice and spicy. And you get a little bit of this coolness from the onion and the nice fresh cut tomato. But when you got a nice spicy food, the only thing that's better to help you take the edge off of it is a nice beer. So fortunately, I was lucky enough to get an Australian beer. Good stuff. Thanks, old mate Dropbear, man. This is awesome. Try a little bit of this naan. Dunk it in here too. Oh man. Literally, it's like it is a spoon on its own. I'm sorry, I'm usually not all this animated, but man, this stuff is awesome. Well, I'll grab a little bit of all of this stuff in here. Man, this stuff's good. I wish I could share this with you. I wish I could just send you guys a bite of this. Man, it's good stuff. Well, I'm not going to be rude in front of you and eat all this right in front of you all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish up what I'm going to have for lunch, and then I will sample those sweets. First off, we've got these mango moods. These things are sticky like nobody's business. So that is what they look like. And let's give it a taste. Just the slightest hit of citrus. I don't really taste mango, but not too bad. Would definitely give you a boost of energy. And then these London berries, you can see it right on there. These are a caramelized milk candy. We'll take a look at that. And that smooth creaminess of that milk candy just goes and envelopes your mouth and hits your taste buds. Man, it's really smooth. Well, everybody, thanks for joining me for this homemade Indian ration. I'm going to give some of these to the MRE Taster Dogs. I'm sure Allie and Sherman will be appreciative. Thank you again, Old Maid Dropbear and family, for sending this. I really appreciate it. I will see you all on my next review. Cheers. Bye, everybody.